This is the rear Tine tiller. Basically what you're going to do with it, I generally start out checking the fuel. Just like any other thing, make sure it's full. Go ahead and check your air filter while we're over here. Take the cover, you can throw your wing nuts in there so they don't fall on the ground. What we're going to do is we're going to loosen the filter off. We're going to tap it out. Make sure we can see daylight through it. If we can't, we'll change it out. We keep extras inside. The outer shell back on. After you get the cover reassembled, tighten down snugly. We're going to check the oil. Now on these machines, they're generally on these trailers here, so what you want to do is level your engine out. Okay, when the engine's level, it's loosen up here, and you're going to check it in the front here. This needs to run right to the neck of this thing. Right to here. After you check that to make sure it's full of oil, what you're going to do next, so we're going to check the teeth in the back, and we also need to grease it. Here underneath, I generally just do a walkthrough on the teeth. Make sure they're all tight, make sure they're all sharp. Make sure we don't have a bunch of stuff over here in the bearings. If there is, I generally try and get it out. This stuff will eat up the bearings quick. You can't get it out by hand. You can get a pair of needle nose usually, or a pair of dikes and pull it out. But I mean, that right there is eating all the grease out of your bearings, so you want to make sure you get that out. That's generally why I check this before I actually grease it. Less mess. Over here on the side, your grease port. You've got 3 grease pins on this machine. Grease there. You've got 2 on your wheels. You want to check your tires next after this. They run about 28 psi on these tires. So you can take your air chuck, plug into them, and shoot them up to 28. You also, on this thing, you have a sight glass for your hydraulic fluid. It needs to be halfway on the marker. It's at now. And that's basically all there is to know about a rear tine tiller.